Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
We are close. I think we all know that. Tunde, a man here, said that happy to travel to Russia. You confident about going to Russia if it does land there?
Listen, when you watch boxing, yeah, the history of boxing, sometimes or there gets to a point where a fighter needs to just go and take what he wants. And I've been like this from the beginning. Tunde will tell you, I've never questioned him about who I'm fighting. The most I've said is, oh, what's this guy like? Or who am I fighting next? To me, again, Kovalev's a world champion. He has someone I've seen fight before. But it's just the same thing. A cliche saying, business as usual.
Hey, it's the Empire. Boxing Empire. Back from boxing. Now, man, Anthony Yarde weighs in this whole Kovalev situation, man. He says he's going to go to Russia and take it with his mind, man. He's going to take it with his mind. And he mentions his boxing history and how it's been done before and how, eventually you're going to have to just take a chance. And that's what makes you great. You guys heard the audio yourself, man. My dude Yarde talking, not talk, man. Now, it's rumored he's getting paid $4.2 million to fight Kovalev in Russia. The negotiations are still going on. I got this audio from IFL TV. Shouts out to them. Love IFL. They do some pretty good interviews. They're sort of biased, but they're from the UK. What can you expect, right? Of course they're gonna ride for their guy. But Anthony Yarde, man, talking about going to foreign nations and taking what's his like a conqueror, man. Really cool stuff. And I like that energy from Anthony Yarde. It's crazy, man. I've been watching a lot of Anthony Yarde stuff. I haven't been talking about him more. I haven't been talking about him all. I want to start talking about the guy more. It was crazy because before this fight was announced, and they talked about going to Russia, people were doubting and saying it wasn't going to happen. And I knew Anthony Yarde has that character for him to do that. And he's going to do it, man. He's going to take what's his. I really like Anthony Yarde's character, man. And a lot of people still think he's the domestic level fighter. And that's not a domestic level fighter at all. He's a world champion. He has potential to easily be a world champion. Just based off him playing around, you can watch his training all the time. He has so many interviews of him training with his trainer, and you can easily tell this guy is not just some, protected fighter. He's just not. Even when he's playing around training, you can see the specialness in Anthony Yarde. The reason why I like him so much is because his style. He really plays with his style. You can see it when he fights a different kind of fighters. Sometimes he's aggressive. Sometimes he relaxes and boxes. Sometimes he fights from the inside. He really works on things while fighting these up-and-coming fighters. And now he's fighting world champions. So, I never seen 100% fully focused Anthony Yarde. And I think he's really going to show his highlights during this fight with Sergey Kovalev, traveling to Russia. That's something I never even seen before. When's the last time a UK fighter, up-and-coming contender, went to Russia, a superstar contender like Anthony Yarde, traveling to Russia? Now Anthony Yarde is our superstar over there in UK because he has the British title and he's really big. He's really big. He has the look. He has the physique. He has the character. He has the look. He has everything. Only thing he needs to do is actually fight the fight he needs to fight. Now it's wild because Anthony Yarde is actually really young. He's only 27 years old, and I think he's taking the Anthony Joshua route where he fights tough opponents, and then now, he's gonna just hop into the wolves, and this is the wolves, man. Kovalev is a wolf for sure. He's known to be the Punisher. He's known to be a knockout artist. That's his whole, that's his whole persona, to be, imposing on you. So that being said, man, Anthony Yarde's a phenomenal fighter. He's an intern WBO champion, Continental champion. And, he's finally fighting for the big one, the world title, baby. The WBO world title from Kovalev. So this is a really big deal. Yarde basically got every title you can basically get out of the UK. He has the WBO European light heavyweight title, and he has the British title. So the British Southern title. So he basically has a lot of the titles that you can basically get, and he's basically capped out anything he can do in the UK. So at this point in his career, he does need to challenge himself. And the biggest best and the most credible fighter at light heavyweight is Sergey Kovalev by far. It's not even close. Kovalev still has the the persona and just the clout for the recognition. He won't get respect beating someone like an Elder Alvarez or someone like a Bivol. Those would be considered good fighters, but not proven like Kovalev. Kovalev's been sitting on a belt for a while. He's been fighting tough opponents, and this is the fight that's gonna really catapult him to the next level at light heavyweight. There's no other fighter. I would say Don Stevenson, but he's not fighting anymore. So Kovalev's basically it right now. So man, this is gonna be a really big fight, man. Like I said earlier, Anthony Yarde saying he's gonna take what's his. He's just gonna take it. You know what I mean? Because historically it's been done before, and he's right. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. He's doing something that's never been done before in British boxing history. A British fighter going to Russia and taking a title from a Russian fighter. I don't think that's ever been done before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at least a light heavyweight. I never seen anything. Okay, and if it has happened, I make it really clear: a black UK fighter going to Russia, fighting a Russian for Britain. I don't think that's ever been done before. Maybe some white guy did it in the 1800s or something like that. But in current times, it's never been done. It's never been done. So really, Anthony Yarde is making history with this fight. This is a historic fight right here. People need to be paying attention to this fight. Let me know how you guys feel about Anthony Yarde's comments, though. I thought it was pretty cool, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire.